summary to the chapter Gender, Religion and Caste, and this is the third chapter from your civics book, class 10 students. Rapid revision is very important right before the exam, and here we present you that. Welcome on the platform Diksha Vedantu. This is your SST faculty Tanvi Pauja. In this chapter we need to look on three aspects. One is gender, the other is religion, and the third one is caste. Let's start with the gender first. When we talk about gender, the chapter starts talking about the sexual division of labor both in public as well as in private life, where it is clearly mentioned that all throughout the ages what was seen that females are ought to do the homely works, homely chores. However, men are built with a physique to go out and work, and we know the society thinking about that. And in response to that came the feminist movement. Here the word feminism means, or feminist movements mean, the movement that demands for equal treatment in social, political and economic life between men and women. I here talk about equal treatment, and that is known as feminist movement. So far, one of the most important topic that comes every year as a 5-marker question is how women face discrimination, disadvantage and oppression throughout years. Here you can use 5 points, and the first one is about literacy rate. Brief about literacy rate, that we can see 76% of men in India are literate. However, when we talk about women, the percentage is quite lower, that's 54%, which clearly indicates the importance of education in women life in Indian society. Get it? So this is one of the oppression disadvantage women faced. The second way is unequal pay. We have seen that in our society there is no equal payment for both men and women. However, steps are taken by the government to provide that equal balance. However, that unequal pay exists in all the factors like in Bollywood too. Then we talk about sex ratio. Basically, sex ratio means birth of a girl child over 1,000 of boy child. Birth of girl child over 1,000 of boy child in an area, and if we see that the ratio is 919 over 1,000 of boys, and even we can see in certain states of India the ratio goes less to 850 or less than 850 also. So that clearly defines about the sex selective abortions, okay, and the choice of boy child over the girl child. The next is domestic violence, which we witnessed all throughout years. And the last one, that is low political representation. If we look at the first Lok Sabha and now also, we can see that there is clear difference. 17% of women are there in Lok Sabha and only 5% of females are there in state legislative assemblies, which clears the dilemma that what condition is about political participation in women's. However, another question comes, what are the steps taken for the upliftment of women over these discriminations? So first one, you will talk about Equal Remuneration Act 1976, which says that there will be equal pay for equal work for both men and women. Okay, the second one is reservation. 1/3 reservation is provided to females, to women in local self-governing bodies like panchayats and municipalities. That was enacted in 1992. However, a bill was pay attention to this because this is something new to NCERT. A bill regarding the reservation for women in Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies was pending since 2012, like a decade ago, but however recently it has been passed. So you can write that point that it has been passed. Okay, get it? So here we end the topic, that is gender. Now we move to religion, and as we talk about religion, India is a country that is a secular nation. That means we do not have an official status to one religion, rather we have multiple religion in our nation. But from there comes a word, that is communal mindset or communalism. What is communalism? My dear student, communalism means it is a belief. It is a belief that my religion is superior and the others is not. So belief of one religion to be superior over another religion, that is known as communalism. We are studying civics. Let's talk about its relation in politics. That is known as communal politics. When you are from one particular religion, one community, you want that you have superiority, dominance in that politics. When it is mixed, when religion in politics, it is known as communal politics. Get it? There might come question, what are the features of communalism? So religion is the basic principle of communalism, in which one religion feels the other religion as inferior always. The follower, pay attention, the follower of one religion must belong to one religion only. It cannot belong to another religion. Their fundamental interest, all the members in that religion, their fundamental interest should be same, right? We know that it cannot be possible, but the ideal feature is that their fundamental interest should be same, and if any differences among them occur, then it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Get it? Get the point? How communalism take forms in politics? One of the favorite question of CBSE, comes for 3 marks, is that communalism comes in politics by our everyday belief. Like, we have certain prejudices, we have certain stereotypes in our mind, thinking that one community, one religion is superior. It reflects in politics too. How? We talk about communal mind lead to quest for political dominance, like I am saying again and again. If you are from a community, you want your community to rule, to dominate, like we seen in Sri Lanka. Okay, so there is a quest for political dominance. It leads to political mobilization. How? Because when mobilization, you wanted everyone to move towards you. How you will do that? You will give the speeches that are related to your religion. Okay, you will try to attract the vote by giving sentimental, emotional speeches, caste related speeches, religion related speeches, etc. Get it? And last one, when this politics becomes so intense, communalism in politics becomes so intense, it leads to violence. We have seen that in the division of India and Pakistan, partition of India and Pakistan. Get it? One more important topic that I want to discuss here is secular state. Yes, India is a secular state. Secularism means that any nation do not have an official religion, and we don't. Rather, give importance to all the religion. That means it allows everyone to follow any religion. India is a secular state because there is no discrimination on the basis of religion, number 1. Point number 2, it allows the citizen to follow, practice and profess any religion. Get my point? So this is what makes India a secular nation. And now we are moving to the last and the important topic of this chapter, that is regarding caste. So when I talk about caste system, that's something special. Like if I talk about gender division and gender differences, it exists in every country throughout the world. Then we talk about religion, yes, same for that. But something is different in India, that is caste system, which is based on exclusions and discriminations. But what we have witnessed, with the passing of time, with economic development, the changes have occurred in caste system. Question comes here. So, caste system has undergone changes. Yes. How? Economic development. People are moving from their villages to the outside cities, and there they are getting married to another caste people and meeting all these stereotypes and myths are being bursted there. Okay, urbanization, growth of literacy, occupational mobility and breaking down caste hierarchy. I know you have read about all these in one short video. This is just a rapid revision. Write it. Next come 2 important topic. All throughout the year you were pretty confused about that. Caste in politics, politics in caste. Pay attention. It's caste in politics and politics in caste. Okay, so we'll discuss first about caste in politics. So where is caste now in the politics? How? Party will choose the candidate. Oh, this caste, this region have this caste in dominance. Let me choose the candidate from there. Okay, so party choose candidate keeping in mind caste composition, and now these candidate will muster get the support on the basis of sentimental speeches from their caste. Getting my point? Now we have one more feature, that's universal adult franchise, that talks about one person, one vote. Now we know that this person will give one vote. Now why not to me? So I'll choose that, oh, this is from my caste, let me muster the support. Okay, so this is what's seen. However, we have, by reading all these points in mind, one thing, that elections are all about caste and nothing else. But this is far from truth, because this do not happen every time, and this is also a question that is frequently like repeated in paper. Okay, so tell the negative points that every time the members of the caste do not give vote to that candidate from the caste itself, right? If you are a political party thinking to choose the candidate from that caste, other will also think, and it will divide the caste votes, and this is all about. Get it? Now moving to the last topic, that is politics where in caste. Okay, trying to either divide the caste or regroup the caste. Talk about it. Each caste group try to become bigger by incorporating subcaste so that they can be stronger in the society. Okay, caste group enters into coalition like this, so that let's make the coalition, we will become one caste, then we will enter into politics and show a stronghold. Or we can see that new caste also emerge like forward group. We are forward than you. You people are not equal to us, make another caste, that is backward caste. So this was all about the chapter, that is gender, religion, caste. Easiest chapter from civics. You just need to focus on the keywords which I discussed in this video. Hope each and everything is crystal clear to all my students. All the best for your upcoming board exams. I am there with you throughout your journey. We will meet in the 10-minute rapid revision for the next video. All the best.